Hello everybody, it's the Historical Gamer once again, and today we're returning to my first look at a new game which came out into early access a few days ago called Dune Spice Wars. This is a game that exists in the Dune universe, as you would guess from the title. It is a 4X strategy game, and it is developed by Shiro Games and published by Funcom. This is the second part of a live stream which occurred on my Twitch channel the other night, and this is really like my first 2 hours into the game, so I'm very much still learning my place. We're about to fight sort of our first combat against enemy raiders, which you can see here on the screen now. We have one spice field up. We've taken, I think, one territory so far, and in this episode we're going to begin to kind of try to expand our territory, expand our economy, and start to build sort of the underpinnings of hopefully an empire that can withstand other factions once we run into them. Again, we've only really started to face rebels, or if you will, or native tribes. We haven't really faced any of the larger factions. We've done a little bit of trade with one of those factions, and I apologize for any Dune fanatics out there, but my pronunciation of all of these factions are not great. Not familiar with the series, other than just sort of basic understanding of it, and I've not seen any of the movies or miniseries or any of that stuff, although it's always kind of intrigued me, and I've been curious to pick it up on maybe Audible or something like that. With that being said, this is part 2 of our first look. We are playing as the Harkonnens, so we're getting a little bit of evil in our skins here, and without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in. All right, we've got an enemy raid coming in. We've got our artillery here. It looks like there's 2 raiding units, and then we've got the militia in our town, so hopefully they spawn out and help defend against the raiders. I'm assuming the artillery will help. It says the village is under siege, but it's really not. That artillery battery, woof. I don't know how well we'd be doing without it. You can see our infantry up there holding the line is not doing great, but that artillery battery is the difference here. Combat's no longer ongoing there. Okay, so we gotta seize this spice field in the south before someone else does. I'm assuming this is the village for it. I'm also assuming I need adjacent provinces. I don't know. I guess let's just go see. They may die also on the way. They may run out of supply. We'll have to see, because that is a bit of a hike. We'd probably be better off taking Haisud first. Or maybe this is another village up here. We'll find out soon enough. Spice. It looks like it's part of this province for the Anadad. I think they'll get there in time. Hey, the Big Bang. Thanks for the sub. Appreciate the support. 8 months now. We almost have a Twitch baby together. All right, so ooh, the supply is getting low. You're gonna die, aren't you? I should have turned him around. It's too late now. But there's a Fremen. We don't want them to get the spice. So does the supply consumption continue while they're fighting? It appears to. I was hoping maybe if they stopped moving, it wouldn't be consumed here. But, yeah, we're gonna die. So the supply gets to 0 and then the health rapidly falls off. We'll get one of the enemy militia. Probably not both before we die. Well, maybe we'll get them both. So supply goes up when we're besieging this enemy town. And we're going to take control of it so we can get access to this spice field. Now it's going to kind of be out there on its own. Resolution will be submitted for voting in 5 days. Okay, we're not there yet. Development complete. Let's go with survival training. I know I'm kind of like scattering all over the research charts here, which probably is not, in most games, is not the advised strategy. All right. Hey, this is a, I guess this town produces this stuff. I need a refinery, which I need more plascrete for. Fuck. All right, so we're about to pay the imperial tax of 133. We've got more than double that in the stockpile. One more day. I'm curious to see how much the stockpile or the tax goes up, but having a second spice field is going to be nice. Does anybody know if spice fields run out in this game? Like, do they eventually get depleted? Never runs out. Thanks, Sean. Unassigned agent. Is there any way I can get money? Not money, sorry. I want plascrete. I have to warn you, do not leave all the land to us, for I assure you we will take it. What? Okay. I haven't even run into you yet, but you do you, bro. All right, let's send these soldiers. What's this? The vote's starting, so we can, let's pause here. So first off, we paid the tax. Now they want 233. We're going to hit that easily, given that we're already at 218, but wow, that's going up quickly. Thanks, Sean. We can drop recruitment costs, increase authority production. Oh, so this is where you would elect a faction, right? So I'm probably more interested in authority. So we're going to go ahead and put our 80 votes to that. And I don't have anything else I can spend, so we'll go ahead and support that. Don't really care about anything else, so we'll just leave that as is. I need to get more plascrete. I probably need to build a plascrete production facility then, right? I don't have the money to do anything. Now all the buildings require plascrete. Fucking A. Can I buy it anywhere? I'm guessing there's like a market option you can unlock with research. Trade with other houses.
Greetings.
Greetings. Yes, I would like you to give me your plascrete. What do you want? Could give spice. Got a fair amount of Solari. I don't know how much that's worth it. I don't have to give up all my Solari. Man, How much do I even need again to build a plascrete facility? Where would I even build it? I guess this is our best defended base. Although I don't have a building slot there. We're going to want to build a exploitation thing there. It's probably down here. Oh, only one. Fudge. So I'd need 100 just for that. What if we just, for a second, plascrete factor, if we do that first, we need 43. Then we can produce it. And, okay, so I need, let's do, are they even the best faction to trade with?
How is Arrakis treating you?
Arrakis is fine, Fremen's. So they want intel. That's what these green arrows represent, is the increased trading value. So they want either influence or intel. They don't want the Solari. And I'm trading plascrete with them, so I don't know what the intel's gonna do for them. So I can get 200 plascrete for 50 intel. Okay. Fine with that. Do I have to wait for it to go through? Alright. Trade accepted. So I got the plascrete now. We've got 200 of actually. So we can go ahead and produce a plascrete factory up here. Then we'll spend 100 more to unlock another building. And then once the plascrete factory is done, then we'll build a facility to exploit the rare elements. Probably should have done the spices first. Could I actually, do I still have enough to do that? Refinery, I need 425 more plascrete. No thanks. I never even had enough to begin with. Okay. Maybe our influence will start going up once we hit the next tax level, because we'll be moving into the medium category of our standing. Yeah, the music's interesting, Sean. What do the smugglers want? Smugglers want plascrete and intel also. I don't care about Solari. They do... So, like, I don't know what good trading that would even do for me. Alright, the plascrete factory is almost done. Probably gonna need to build a fuel cell facility as well. I really need to solidify my territory here. Okay. Max out the militia there so we can defend that base. These guys will build another regular militia. Looks like they just cost 50 Solari and 5 manpower. So there's really no reason, in my opinion, not to max it out. Development research is done. Stealth probe unit, barracks, enhanced fortifications. Local hubs. Administrative hall, increase research speed, unlocks the harvester works building, like extra crew cabins in your harvesters. Yeah, that'll be efficiency for spice trading. Sandworm detected. All right, so he's pulling out because we did set it to automatically withdraw. I kind of want to see the sandworm jump up. I don't think we're going to get to see that. 2 more enemies are raiding us. What's this? Minerals? Huh. We're hitting them with Artie first. Then our militia will go in. Get them, boys! We've got 2 melee units against their 2 melee units, and then we've got 2 ranged units that hit them from afar. All while our artillery battery bombards these guys. These enemies don't have a chance. Got him. Okay. All right, deploy the harvester. I'm assuming the sandworm is chilled out now. Plascrete factory is done being constructed. You get money by extracting rare earth elements from the ground. I don't know that I need more money right now, so we're going to hold off on that for the moment. We do need more fuel cells, and we do probably need more water to continue expanding. Spice we can probably also keep pace with. I don't know what to do. We could expand some of these towns to allow us to have more buildings here. So let's do this. Let's do a... We probably want more... I'm not doing anything with statecraft. We probably want that. Influence is going to be important on these, like, votes. So we'll build an influence building. Hey, Donna. Welcome to the chat. This is my first playthrough, Ven. What's 18 to 4? 18 to 4, huh? Alright, we did build the militia down here, right? Yeah, so let's go ahead. Oh, did our militia troops down there get killed? They did, didn't they? Alright, let's go ahead and build... What are Vanguard here? Special section of fanatics trained from birth to combat, to blade combat and assassination. Oh. We'll raise them. And then another trooper. And we're going to go attack Ishel. Also, because I want to link these 2 parts of my territory. Especially since these Fremens keep reconning our areas. And we've also got the noble house up here reconning. So I want to expand ourselves a little bit more.
Ready for violence. Conveyors of destruction. Blood pumping.
All right, go take Haysud. Missile battery down there. Interesting. I would think missile batteries would cost something in terms of a renowned merchant. 2 new economy buildings gives us extra Solari and hegemony, or pillage villages and we can get extra Solari. I've got the money I need right now, though. Really. That supply research we did is nice. We're nowhere near running out of food yet. But we're going to lose one of our troopers. I probably need more troops. Let's build another trooper. I don't even know if I looked at what the results of the last election were. They don't have a missile battery here. They have range troops that are eating people. But I think I'm still gonna have the edge here. There we go. I don't have enough water to take the town. So I should build water production somewhere. Wasn't I doing that already? I need more plascrete.
Our lives belong to you.
I really should take Tal Wadi over here. What's this? It's an interesting looking cave down there, or whatever that is. Give me the wind trap. We're building the wind trap there. That'll give me more water. So we can take that village, which will link our territory here. Meanwhile, we're still producing more spice. Okay, let's pause for a second. So it looks like the next vote is Landsrod support +3 Landsrod guards will appear next to the main base. Infrastructure control reduces building construction costs. Wow. Imperial intelligence election faction suffers 100%. Can we just oppose this? I don't even, if that's us, that would suck. We have 80 votes and 18 influence. The hole reminds you of the Sarlacc pit? Yeah, kind of. Okay. The water building completed yet? Almost. Wait. Did I not build it? Development research. Yeah, I need more water. Another spice field? Oh, hell yeah. It's way out there though. Although we're adjacent to it if we can get to it. I'll send my soldiers over that way once we take this base. Shiken, thanks for the follow. Alright, so we're working on the water production here, the wind trap. Paid the Imperial tax. It didn't look like the tax went up all this much, right? Imperial tax demand 258, expected Next is 258. I don't think it went up very much. See you, Jen. All right, so I need more water, and I don't think this one facility is going to give me enough. Oh, maybe it did. Okay, so let's take this base. Once we take it, then we're going to go ahead and advance our troops over here to Birmia. We're going to have a very spread out and probably indefensible geography here. Good news is I think this is on the edge of the map. Raid detected. Oh, the enemy's coming in with 3 units here. Fortunately for us, we've got our missile battery out here doing work. We have an unassigned agent. Yeah, if intel's worth a lot, let's go ahead and increase our intel production. New village controlled. Let's go take this water production village first. Let's go ahead and build some militia here. And let's also build a missile battery. I know it's probably inefficient to have a missile battery everywhere, but God, they seem useful. These militia are getting chewed up. Still, it's nowhere near. Just one militia unit's almost dead. We defeated them all, so. Looks like our sandworm was detected near the spice field, so our miner pulled back. Village was under siege, but that's since been resolved. Did we win the, we got the Landsrod Guard. These units will disband at the end of the timer. The unit's not affected by any melees inflicted by military units. The honor guard of the Landsrod are rarely seen on the field, but they're fearsome fighters nonetheless. So the election was complete. So I can use those free new units here. And I think to that extent, I'm going to try and push out to Birmia as well. Let's try and take as much of this territory as we can. Spice field detected? Another one? Jeez. Alright. So we should be able to take this town. Probably gonna overextend ourselves and use up too much of our authority, but we should get this wine cellar caravan, right? I was kind of assuming it actually would result in water. I guess not. Alright, go take Birmia. I'm going to use these Imperial Guard troops to the best of my ability. I don't know that militia have upkeep. It doesn't seem like they do. The Imperial Guards in their fighting regalia will go take the Permia region, so we have a third spice field. We've only exploited one so far, though. De-escalation. Infiltration levels are reduced. Military development completion speed increases. Solari upkeep reduces. Oh shit. Sandworms detected by these gunners. But I guess once they're inside the village, they're safe. Manpower is going down, huh? Okay. Ooh, I've now unlocked Carthage. So let's see here, what do we want to build? I need more manpower. Is there anything that does that? Okay, so too many missile batteries.
Ready for instruction.
I don't think militias influence manpower. You need us. But I'm burning through it. Can you trade for manpower? I'm curious. Trade request. They'll give us plascrete, we'll give them influence. No. There's gotta be a way to increase manpower, I would think.
Let's get to business.
Impressive military, but what is it for exactly? Surely you wouldn't have any aggressive velleity against me when I'm so useful to you? I never threatened you. I don't know why you would think that. All right, so we have 100 votes and 98 influence. So we have a pretty good chance, I think, of winning the stuff we want to win. I'm guessing maybe the development, we can develop manpower. So let's support the military development, and then the upkeep, I think, is also important. So we'll do 100 for both, and we'll just decline this, but I'm not going to vote on it. Okay. Raid detected. Oh boy. They're coming over here. Get over there. I don't know that you'll get there in time. We do have 3 defenders here. I think we've got a missile battery. Oh, nice. So I was going to say, like, I don't need all these missile batteries, but maybe I do, because I've got one there and I think one here. So the spice field down here is defended by 1, and then I guess this flank is defended by 1. So maybe it's a good thing I have those missile batteries. Is our orthopoder thing out there still? Oh, we just detected our first faction. So our militia troops aren't great. They're getting themselves killed. But our range troops are pretty solid. Boom. Rock 'em, boys. Rock me like a hurricane. Alright, they're dead. Success. The soldiers never arrived.
We hold instruments of doom.
I'm gonna go ahead and disband one of these units here to try and cut the manpower losses. We have a huge spice stockpile above what's needed. 2 days until the next tax. We're gonna gain more influence. Okay, so the Scientific Congress was declined. I tried to support it, but it looks like it failed. De-escalation was also declined, which is good. And then tax negotiations, nobody really was opposed to that, so that was passed. Development research. Okay, so one of these has got to help with manpower, right? +1 militia slot, +1 military unit, battery limit. Agent. Minus 20% military unit manpower upkeep. Yes, that is what I want to research. Okay. Imperial tax. Tax demand went up slightly. It's 271, but we've already met that, so we're doing good there. And our standing continues to go up. Processing plants. So the processing plants are what's used to get rare elements. More plascrete would be nice. What's this? Political misconduct. Lose 50 standing if we do nothing. So I can use intel, or I can build 2 statecraft building. The event will have no other consequences. The event will have no other consequences. I guess we'll just do this. I don't want to lose my standing. We lost those guardsmen, by the way.
On the move.
Okay. Well, I think we'll wrap it up here. This is an interesting start to the game. We've expanded ourselves quite a bit. I'm a little worried it might be overextending, but I want to get my hands on as many of these spice fields as possible to make sure that as these taxes increase, we're able to meet the demand, and that we can, make sure we've got enough control over different resources that we can build up fuel cells, build up plascrete production, other things like that. In spreading so rapidly, though, I think I've gone a little bit to the point where I'm spreading out, but it's kind of a hollow interior. Not a lot of military strength to defend all this. A couple of missile batteries, not a lot of sort of depth to our economy, not enough influence or resources spent on the statecraft buildings. We've gone really heavy onto the missile batteries and then into like plasticrete production, water production, other things like that, because we've got so many villages so far that we've really got to get extra water so we can keep expanding. But that limits what else we're building because you only have a couple of building slots per village. In any event, we'll see how things play out in our next video. I hope you guys are enjoying the videos. Please leave your thoughts below. If you'd like to see more Dune Spice Wars, a new 4X strategy game that's recently come out by Shiro Games and published by Funcom. Hope you guys enjoy the series, though. Leave your thoughts down below. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and jump out. Until next time, this is the Historical Gamer saying once again, thank you very much for watching, and I'm out.